Ho ho ho, Ravens! Welcome to ONW Now Holiday Edition. I'm Jenna Klein.
And I'm Ashlyn Cooper. Today we'll be diving into an ONW graduate going big, an opportunity to give back, and more. Let's get right into it.
World event took place recently. This new way of giving will help different foundations give back to families and people in need. Let's take over to Liam Staggs for an inside look.
I'm Liam Staggs, and I'm at the Giving Machines here in Crown Center, and we're interviewing people on how they think the Giving Machines can spread love this Christmas season.
The Giving Machines started in 2017 as an idea. Now it's expanded to 10 cities worldwide, 9 in the United States.
The foundations are trying to leave a more natural mark on the world.
I would say it's a way of getting the charity's name out there without, social media is wonderful, but when it's just sitting here in a big open space in a very popular area of Kansas City, and then you have a representative, you have people that know about the Giving Machine, you have people actually face to face telling you what they do for the community, is just the best way, I think, to get the word out.
There are many ways to give. The vending machine is a new way to donate.
You select the number of the item you want, punch it in, and then you swipe your credit card, and you've given that particular item to that charity to be used for an individual.
This has been Liam Staggs for ONW Now. Back to the desk.
Remember, Light the World is a month-long event, so remember to give back. Have you ever been interested in advocating for things you care about? Let's take it over to Jenna Klein, more on our debate program.
My name is Jenna Klein, and I'm here to show you an inside look on the Olathe Northwest debate team and why you should join.
Oil and gas are still flowing through the Enbridge Energy's Line 5 pipeline.
So debate is an activity in which students compete on the weekends in an academic competition. It's sort of a structured argument about different questions about public policy.
I think debate benefits our students by making them more well-rounded individuals in the context of their knowledge. When we're debating things, we get to see both the pros and cons, obviously. And so having that kind of truth testing develops a lot of advocacy skills and kind of pushes us towards finding opinions that we genuinely agree with instead of just whatever is force-fed to us. And then those advocacy skills can then transcend into our personal lives.
I really like debate because it's introduced me to a new community of people that I'm not normally around. Usually I'm involved in athletics and orchestra, and so meeting a lot of new people has been really great. It's a good way to spend my time because it makes me more knowledgeable about the world.
So our debaters are really skilled at coming up with things on the fly, and that translates really well into your other classes and into the other places that you'll go with your life. Like being able to organize your thoughts, being able to present yourselves confidently is just a lifelong skill that is really helpful, and we build that and practice that in debate.
I think younger kids should join debate because, again, it's made me a lot more knowledgeable about the world around me and problems that affect me and others my age and in my country and community.
I think that one of the most tangible skills that debate can develop is working to be a better student as well. And so for younger kids, going into the debate program can help them get better at public speaking. It can help them get well-versed in research skills that they can then apply to a lot of their higher level AP classes. And so for incoming freshmen, having access to those like research skills, for example, means that you tend to do better in school, and that's something that'll stay with you for the rest of your life.
This has been Jenna Klein and Ashlyn Cooper. Now back to the desk.
Attention seniors, if you're interested in leaving early or coming late to school for work release, tune in to learn more. Let's take over to Ryan Peck and Cooper Boyer.
Work release is an opportunity for seniors second semester to gain real work experiences for after high school.
I just think it's a really good opportunity for students to go out in the real world and get some real world experience.
I think work release is beneficial because I'm going to be making more money.
Next semester I plan on working around 10 to 15 hours a week because of track, so I can't work every single day after school.
Next, we wanted to know the facts of work release.
Well, I think it's beneficial because a lot of seniors are trying to work more second semester to make money to pay for college. This year it's even more beneficial because students can have up to 4 hours off instead of just the normal 2 hours off. based on other criteria, mostly whether or not they've taken college credit classes or taken AP tests, or new this year also if they're going to earn an industry recognized certification, then they can also have up to 4 hours off. So hopefully it's going to encourage people to take more AP classes, take more college classes, because it's kind of a reward or benefit.
This has been Cooper Boyer and Ryan Peck. Now back to the desk.
And now here's a story about a previous ONW student who took his skills to play at the next level. Now to Cody Baldoff
My
for
name is
the story.
Logan Hansen. I go to the University of Redlands outside of San Bernardino County.
First, we asked Logan Hansen what a regular day was like for him.
In season, my regular day consisted of mainly on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, I would just wake up, get my classes done, and then we would have practice at 4. And then practice went from usually 4 to 6 or 6 to 8, depending on the day. And then after practice, I would grab something to eat, go home, do homework, and then usually pass out, and it's pretty consistent. Wednesdays, however, I would usually wake up, go to a meeting, and then go to lifts, which both lasted from like 6 to 8, and then get breakfast, get my classes done, practice at 4 o'clock till 6, and then homework, and then go to bed.
Then we asked him what the final record and how far did they make it into playoffs.
So preseason, we went 2-1. In conference, we went 6-0, and then in the postseason, we lost in the first round of the playoffs, so we were 9-2, I believe.
We asked Logan what was the cultural differences like coming from Kansas and going to play football out in California.
The culture itself is pretty different. There's a lot more people out in California, obviously, versus in Kansas, the amount of people plays into that. So it's just kind of cultural differences.
Then we asked Logan what his favorite part about being in California was.
The football team. Like, I love the guys I play with, and the team I play for has a pretty unique culture of winning, I would say. Like, they haven't had a losing season for 20 years or so, and they have like 30 conference championships. We just won our conference championship this year. And then obviously the weather, the palm trees are nice.
Then we asked him what he dislikes about being in California.
The amount of people and how dense it is, and like the environment. Where I was specifically in Redlands, it was like right at the edge of San Bernardino County, and Redlands is right next to the city of San Bernardino, so it's pretty populated. There's like 70,000 people in Redlands, and it's like a quarter of the size of Olathe, so it's super dense and super packed in. And the Inland Empire itself is kind of surrounded by mountains until you get to the LA County, where it kind of spreads out. And so it feels as though you're kind of trapped in by the mountains and then just packed in by these buildings and people. Obviously, thank Coach Hafner, Coach Clark, Coach Yarnell. I know they're still here. Thank my teachers. Mr. Brandstrom wrote me a letter of recommendation. Mrs. Fouché, I think, might have as well. My teacher and Coach Fox, he's in Minnesota now. My parents, my sister, Ava. I mean, you can literally achieve anything you want to. I played 1 year high school football, and I'm able to play out in California and at the college level, whether it's D3, D2, D1, or NAIA, it doesn't matter. If you get the opportunity to play, I would say just go for it.
This has been Cody Baldoff and Drew Higgins. Now back to the desk.
And now it's time for your favorite segment, Game Day.
What's up, Ravens? Welcome back to Game Day. I'm Ryan Peck.
And I'm Cooper Boyer. We've had a lot of winter sports starting up these past couple weeks, so let's get balling.
Last night, our boys JV and varsity boys basketball team were scheduled to play against Olathe South, but unfortunately, the games were postponed to a later date.
Our Lady Ravens fought hard, but sadly fell to Shawnee Mission West in the championship game of the Hutamaki Hardwood Classic. They still brought home the second place trophy last night, Cup. Girls faced off against Olathe South at ONW. They started off hot, but fell short in the second half, ending the game 43-36. Good job, ladies.
The boys swim and dive team placed 5th Saturday at the first Olathe Invitational in 2 years. The medley relay of Noah Branstrom, Kingston Kozer, Andrew Evans, and Jack LaRue placed 3rd. Paul Tuberg placed 5th in the 200 free and 3rd in the 500 free, earning a state cut in the 500. Branstrom took 4th in the 50 free and 3rd in the 100 backstroke. Farrell Josuera took 7th in the 100 free.
The 200 free relay of Joshua Kiefer, Yem Tuberg, and Spencer Line placed sixth and earned a state out of the 400 free relay. Tuberg, LaRue, Evans, and Branson placed second. The Ravens' next meet is Friday at 5 for the Olathe City meet.
Our Ravens boys wrestling team had an outstanding meet at Shawnee Mission Northwest with the finishing second place overall. Lucas Conover placed third and Josh Sanjean placed fourth. Great job, Ravens.
Last weekend, our girls wrestling team hosted an all-around invitational. The girls competed hard and showed out. They compete next at Bayswater High School on Friday, December 17th at 4 p.m. Good luck, girls. That's all we have for game day. Make sure to go out and support your Ravens athletes. I'm Cooper Boyer.
And I'm Ryan Peck. Now back to the desk.
And now let's take it over to Paul's staff for insight on Ravens and their favorite foods.
Welcome to the Pontiac Vibe. No. All right, we're going to be driving to the store to get some ramen. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, so since it's a quick drive, we're going to be doing some quick questions. So, for each of you, what was your favorite class at Northwest? Ryan, what was yours?
Science.
Science. Oh, why is that?
What kind? Biology, physics, chemistry?
This many. That many? I respect it. How do you solve climate change?
You know?
Pepper Jack's grill. Pepper Jacks? You would solve climate change with Pepper Jacks?
Yeah.
Are you a connoisseur of the Pepper Jacks?
They got good churros.
I have not had those. I might try some.
Do you even have a license?
All right, so now we're gonna go get some ramen from my local Hy-Vee. All right, now we got the ramen, and we're gonna go back to my house and make some of it.
Are we there yet?
No. Now we're gonna eat our freshly made ramen. What did you do at school today? Well, I did some studying for finals. You know, they're pretty important.
Great.
You gotta do good on them. They're worth like 10% of your grade. The way the show's laid out is Jerry Seinfeld. He's driving his a car. It's Jerry Seinfeld's show. Yeah. That is his name, and he's the host of it.
I know.
Yeah. I looked. He got Barack Obama on his show.
Cool. Can we get
Barack Obama? I'll see you guys on the next episode of Raven Rovers Game Ramen.
One of our very own has turned a craft into a career. Let's learn more about Jay Smith's musical journey.
Have you ever thought about pursuing a music career? Jace has done just that.
Hey, my name is Jace. I make music. I've been making it for about, I'd say 4 years, but seriously doing it for like 2, going to the studio and all that.
We asked Jace, what got you into making music?
What got me into making music was probably just growing up. My dad always put me on to all types of music growing up, rap music, rock, etc. My mom, she was always listening to a bunch of singing stuff, so kind of my parents' type of style of music that they liked listening to just kind of collabed and just became Jace. So yeah, one of my favorite things to do is definitely shows. Just getting up there on that stage, like you never feel.
ONW Raven Network.
And our website, theravendaily.com. For ONW Now, this has been Jenna Klein.
And Ashlyn Cooper. We all wish you a happy holiday. And
have a great winter break and good luck on the rest of your finals.